Hello everybody, welcome back to a new video. I am finally in Utah and I am bouldering today. So I am at Moe's Valley. It is a local crag, not to be confused with Joe's Valley. I'll go ahead and show you a little bit. So I'm at the very front area right now. So I'm going to be climbing on this boulder right here first, and then there's another one right over here. They're both like smaller boulders. I got my friend's guidebook. I'm just gonna go through this beginning area. A lot of the stuff in the front area is beginner grades to moderates. There's like 2 V12s, but I'm probably not gonna touch that. First impressions far, it's really cool. The holds here are really cool. Very, very nice rock quality. So, and you got like a lot of nice flat landings here. The top ups aren't absurdly hard like they are in the southeast. It's just all sloper top outs. Not that that's not the case here, but it's a bit more reasonable so far what I've tried and what I've seen. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just start doing some climbing and I will show you the first climb. All right, so this thing right here, I didn't grab it. It's like on the third climb I did. Listen to this. I don't know if you can hear it. It is hollow as shit, but it feels very sturdy. Like it's not like a flake that's gonna break, but it's just really weird. These holds are cool. Actually, let me show you them real quick. They're really cool holds. So there's like this thing. It's like all these little holes in it. Could like put my eyeball in there. Yeah, you grab like this. There's like this undercling part here. There's all these big holes here. This thing's cool as shit. You got this little pocket. This thing was hard. I need to check back on the grades. I think I swapped them. I think this was supposed to be the V0 and then V1 and then V2. That felt like the V2 because I like close hand crimped on that little like nub right there. It felt very insecure pulling off that. All right, so then this is the second. You got like this little like face here, like the 2 eyeballs, and then his ghost mouse. This thing's so cool. It's like a handlebar. When do you find handlebars outside? That's crazy. It's a real handlebar. And you got giant underclings. You can get giant underclings out of them. These like pockets. Oh, like you can even see down into the hole from there. Whatever. And then yeah, there's this thing. And there's like big hole here too. Hello, hello. Actually, this isn't even attached here, look. It's not even connected. It's like this just big feature coming out the wall. That's cool. But yeah, then you get these underclings. And then there's this, which I didn't grab. This is the hollow guy. So, and then it's just like easy. Honestly, this felt like the V0. that felt like the V1, and then that felt like the V2. I don't know what the grades actually are. I saw it went in the correct order, but I'm thinking I did it now. All right, so I'm gonna go switch over to this boulder here now. This is actually shorter than I thought it was. In the picture it looked a lot taller, but it's actually not that tall. I'm just gonna go in order of difficulty again, easiest to hardest. I think the hardest thing on this is a 6. Actually, I think the 6 is on the back side. I don't think anything's harder than like a 5 on this side, but there's like a 6 on the back side, and there's a 5 on the back side. So I'm just gonna try to knock out this whole boulder as well. So I will now cut to that. All right, that 5 took way too long. I don't know what I was doing, but for fun, I'm just gonna show you the holds on these routes. I think that's kind of cool. This is the V1, so that's like, you're storing this like huge hold and this hold, and you've got this. This is really good. It's like all that, it's just like jugs. So, and the tops, just more jugs. Those holds aren't really that cool, honestly. This one's a lot cooler. It's got this big like undercling. This is what you start on, you match it. It's pretty good. I don't know what that's chalked for. I'm not sure. I thought that was the original start, and then I looked at it and I was like, no, it's definitely an undercling, jug undercling. And it's showing there to that undercling. And then there's this, it's like a sloper, like this little like 3-finger slopey pockety thing. It's really cool. This is probably like an intermediate for short climbers. I wouldn't grab that. Then there's this, which actually, it's not as good as it looks, but I hit the in cut. There's like an in cut part. And then this is like sloper, and this is like in cut. And then this is like jug flake. That's what you really want to get. I hit this, and then I might have got into the in cut. This didn't feel good, but when I hit it, it felt good. Like when I was feeling it from the ground, like just doing this, it felt bad, but then when I hit it, it felt good. Then you bump up to that. These are all like these little like juggy chicken head things. They're really good. And then this route is actually pretty cool. This is probably like the coolest of them all. I mean, that one was cool. V1 wasn't cool. So this is your right hand starting hole. It's a pretty good jug. Like I can get like all of that in there. Like a whole pad. This thing's not great, but it's really cool. It's like this little mini pockety pinch thing. It's pretty in cut down here. And then you go up to this really cool like shallow pocket. I love this stuff. It's all like 3-finger drag, pockety, open hand shit. This is so, that's like 3-finger drag, pockety, slopey, open hand. That's all me. So this is like perfect. But yeah, this thing's f***ing cool as shit. And then there's this whole rail here. This is where like, I want to go to this, but it's like a bit spanned. It's like really juggy there. And this is more just like an edge, like a positive edge right there, that was in my reach. And then I could bump it to there, but that time I hit it really well that last time. And then it's kind of like more positive edge and then jug. Yeah, I don't know if you can see all that, but then it just jugs to the top, just more like just in cut flakes and chicken heads. So really cool rock here. Yeah, so that was that whole side of this boulder, and then there's a 6 in the back and a 3 on the back. So I just did a 1. This last thing I did with a 5. The thing in the middle was a 3 or a 2. Maybe it was even a 4. I don't know. I would say I feel like a 3. These ones actually all felt pretty proper for the grade. Starting to feel like LRC right now, where it's just like stuff all over the place, like soft stuff, proper stuff. Nothing feels hard. That's how LRC was. I didn't feel like anything was hard, but it was just like proper or soft. That's what it feels like for what I'm used to, for where I come from. That's what it feels like. Okay, I'm gonna head to the backside now, and then I'm gonna show you those last 2 climbs on this boulder, and hopefully I will finish both of those. So I will go do those right now. Jesus. Damn it. I fucking the wall dab, bro. Bro, look at that on it. Okay, that's the 3 and the 6 on the back. I don't know if I'm gonna count the 6. I like butt dabbed at the very end, and I think I maybe even slightly brushed up against my pad right here, which I shouldn't have even had a pad there. It doesn't do anything. You're not gonna like fall into the rock because you're topping out to the side. I thought I would need it. If anything, you just get like stuck in the wall. But I did the 6, kind of. I don't know. I would have, the pad I didn't really count. I wouldn't count that, but the butt dab at the very end of the rock, I felt for sure. I got more time. I mean, here, I live here now, so I can come back and do this cleaner in the future, but I'm gonna take that as a send for now. So I did this whole boulder now. So let me show you the holds on this thing. The holds on it, I mean, you kind of use the same holds on the 6 too, but the holds are so cool. So you start down here on this thing. Got like this pockety like slots, and they're really good. And if you really look here, it goes all the way up. It's just more of these pockety slots, and they're like so good and they're so cool. Like, let me just show you, like, they're like really good. They're so cool. It's just, this is so cool. This one's like a small person, like a little girl with squirrel hands. They could probably get their fingers in there, but I'm a man with big Viking hands, so I actually don't have big Viking hands, but I'm working on that. But yeah, you got these like cool slots. There's a spider web in that one, but I put my hand in there earlier. But the 3 is cool, cooler than the 6, because the 6 you basically just dab. Try not to dab, and that's like the crux. But you start on the same intro. This holds really cool here. It's like really good. It's like this little like smiley thing. The rest of the holds aren't that cool. They're just like these flakes up there. This mono, there's a mono right here. This you could get 2 fingers in, again, if you have like little squirrel hands. I mean, it's not comfortable for me to get 2 in. I can go deeper with 1 and it feels better, but there's some shit there. Like a sloper up there, it's chalked. I didn't use those, they weren't good for me. But yeah, the 3 is really cool. This section here is like those feature, like little pocky slot features are so cool. But yeah, these are cool holds like everywhere. It's just like cool holds here. You know, when I climb, I just like cool movement and cool holds. That's kind of what I enjoy out of climbing. Just really fun holds and fun movement. I don't really go out, like some people just go after like the most beautiful climbs they can find and they just climb it, even if it has like terrible movement, terrible holds, and they just like it for how beautiful it is. I don't really care about that. Obviously, if the rock looks really pretty, that's a bonus, but I prefer just really cool holds and cool movement over like a really beautiful line. It could be like a really gross rock and I still will like it if the holds are cool and the movement's all cool. And then grades, and you know, then there's people that chase grades obviously too, and I'd be lying if I don't care about grades, if I said I don't care about grades. But I'm gonna be honest, now that I'm out here, I have a feeling now that I'm like gonna be climbing on rock every single day, I'm really not gonna care about grades that much anymore, because like I can just climb on every day, and for me it's just gonna be like what's fun. If I'm just chasing the next, you know, grade for myself, I think I'm gonna get sick of climbing. And I never really have cared that much about grades that much in the past. I'm just saying, I think I might just start disregarding grades altogether. Just really not give a f***. Be like, yeah, I just climbed that thing. It's a really cool route. I don't care. I do like to see myself progress. Like, I still would like to see climb like a V10 before I die, you know? But I mean, so like for me, I'll probably just like, for the most part when I'm out here, I'll just touch like V3 to like V7, you know, go back to the climbs that are really cool and just like do laps on those, you know, in that grade range. And, you know, every once in a while, like I'll probably like go to a project and work on that just to push my limits. But for the most part, I don't really care. I just want to like find a circuit of really fun boulders and just do that over and over again and take people to those boulders, and then every once in a while project or go back to maybe like work on new lines, you know, find new stuff to work on. You know, I would really like to develop out here too, and there's a lot of potential for that. So I've knocked out this whole boulder and the one next to it now, so I'm gonna go move to the next boulder now, see if I can knock that whole boulder out. We'll see.